Hello everyone, my name is Ben Noble and I'm a first year grad student, and this is my project for Digital Logic 541. It is a MIPS interpreter that interprets MIPS programs on the CPU that we built. You can see it's connected to headphones for sound and to a keyboard. So what we're going to do is run a couple of programs first. So program number 1, I'm going to hit the 1 key, computes 12 factorial. So you can see the display of all the registers, including the current PC and current instruction value, and the result is in register V0. Next I'm going to do program number 2, which does the same thing recursively. The sound you're hearing is based on the current instruction. And you see we get the same answer. Now I'm going to do program number 3, which is Fibonacci, I think the 47th Fibonacci number. I'm going to skip program number 4 because it's a recursive Fibonacci and it's probably going to take too long for this video, but I'll run program number 5, which does a bubble sort of 10 integers in memory. And so here we know that the bubble sort is completed because V0 has the value 1, and if we look at the contents of registers T0 through T9, we see all 10 integers in sorted order. Next, I want to show off the stepped mode. So I'm going to hit 0 on the keyboard, and then I'm going to run program 1 again. It did a single instruction and is waiting on my input. So if I hit the space bar, it did another instruction. And I can hit the space bar again, and again, and again. And if I decide while I'm in debug mode that I don't want to keep running the program, I can hit K, and you notice the sound stopped. That means that the program stopped running. Now I can hit 0 again, then hit 1 to run program 1. Looks like the keys didn't work. Let's try again. One more time. There we go. And so you can see I was able to exit out of debug mode and run the program as normal. So I want to mention that the program as it currently runs has a pause of about 1/100th of a second between each instruction, so that comes to a clock rate of close to 100 hertz. Without the pause, it runs at nearly 125 kilohertz, which is far too fast to hear or see anything. So I slowed it down for the purposes of enjoying the sound of the instructions and actually being able to watch the programs run. If I had more time on this, I would love to fix some of the sprites are too tall and collide with each other. I wanted to also display what mode you're in and maybe some of the controls for debug mode, or even some of the contents of memory that gets used by the interpreted programs. But I really enjoyed seeing this come all together and to be able to listen to the actual code run. One of the bigger challenges, which I can talk about later if people want, is that keeping track of the stack pointer and the frame pointer and loading words and storing words based on the stack is a pretty hefty challenge for the interpreter. Everything else was pretty smooth. That's all I have.